Wow, 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 wow. What a free kick. What a free kick. In fact, that free kick, even as an Arsenal fan, you have no choice than to applaud that free kick. That was wonderful. It was with, the precision was something else. It's like a knife on a butter. Man, that was heartbreaking for the Arsenal fans. But then who do you blame? You blame your coach? How can you go to Anfield and play eight defensive players, eight defensive minded players? Who does that? You went there, you have your keeper area, you have all your defense line in place, and then you now play three defensive minded midfielders. Zubimendi, you played Mikel Merino and the guy you signed from Real Sociedad. Who does that? Three defensive minded midfielders, Zubimendi, Rice, and Merino. And then you could see that you could not have that cutting edge wasn't there. What stopped you from playing Nwaneri? You have Nwaneri there, you couldn't play. You could have played him because Odegaard was on the bench. If you feel Odegaard is not fit enough to play for full 90 minutes, you could have started Eberechi. What are you scared of? Now you've lost 3 points. At least you should have gained a point. You've lost 3 points. And that's how you start losing the opportunity for winning the league. You've lost it. You've lost it. And even in the Serie A, Inter Milan already losing ground. This night they just lost to Udinese 2-1 at home. And the same thing is happening to Manchester City. They're already losing ground in the title race. Out of 9 points, they have lost. They have only taken 3. They have lost 6 points. Today, they lost at Brighton and Hove Albion. They lost 2-1. After going ahead, those guys came back, equalized, and defeated them. And that's how Aston Villa were hammered 3-0 by Crystal Palace. And then Nottingham Forest, they were showing sign of promise with the buying of players. Were taken out. They were crushed 3-0 at home by West Ham. Same thing in the French league. Olympique Marseille should be, fighting for the league after all the signings they have done. This night, they were gone down 1-0 by Lyon. So now, if you cannot win the matches that you're supposed to win in order to have a say in the title race, you have been left behind. The train has left the station. Meanwhile, let's discuss some little details about what is ongoing in the transfer market. When Chelsea were playing Fulham, Nicola Jackson was given the permission to travel to Munich. Remember, I told you that in the other video. Now he was recalled and he was angry. He doesn't want to come back. And Chelsea have now changed the terms. That okay, fine. If you don't want him to come back, then the clause now becomes an obligation to buy, or you sign it outrightly. Other report has it that the deal is off this night, that Nicola Jackson will have to return back. But I doubt, because Chelsea have recalled McGui from Sunderland. Though there was no recall clause in his contract, but the gentleman understanding between Chelsea and Sunderland to recall him. Now they have done that. So Jackson, I pray he doesn't box himself into a very tight corner that it will be difficult for him to leave Chelsea, and it's also be difficult for anybody to take him, because he has a 7-year deal left on his contract. A whole lot are happening. Adrien Rabiot have left Marseille to join AC Milan for 10 million euros. Remember Paqueta? He has an offer from Aston Villa, but right now I don't think Brother Man is going to Aston Villa anymore. He was making the sign, the phone call. No more phone call. No more phone call. And Emiliano Martinez could end up at Manchester United. Same as Maguire from Crystal Palace to Liverpool. Liverpool wants him. But Crystal Palace want over 35 million plus a 10% sell-on clause. So negotiations are ongoing. A lot of movement. Team are scrambling in England to get this deal done, because in England the transfer market shut down tonight. After tonight, no more. Madrid have picked up very well in the La Liga. They have won 3 out of 3, and for Barca, they have won 2 and drew 1. They drew this night after taking a 1-0 lead against Real Vallecano, only for those guys to equalize through the corner kick. 9 minutes, nothing left. PSG have picked up very well. They won 5-1 yesterday, or 5-0 yesterday, so they are doing well. And Inter Milan are already losing ground in the Serie A. They lost at home 1-2 to Udinese. This is a team that wants to win Scudetto. They are throwing away points. Juventus won away today against Genoa 1-0. So it's time for everyone to sit up. The big guys need to sit up, because if you don't, this train will leave you behind at the station. So this night, a whole lot will keep happening, and then I'll be here to tell you. You can go to sleep, but I will be here to tell you what have happened, who has moved, who have not moved. I'm to tell you who have moved and who have not moved. That's why we love this game. We keep an eye. So Manchester City, if you are close to Pep Guardiola, please just tell him to hang his boot at the end of the season. He can just take a rest. Guy should take a 1-year sabbatical. He's losing it. He's losing it. That's why you quit the stage when the ovation is loud. Man is losing it. Next match, Manchester United. And you know, when it comes to debut matches like this, every other team will rise to the occasion. Every other team will rise to the occasion. So, very, very important. Very, very, very important. Everybody just needs to wake up and do the right thing. So, we'll see at the end of the market who goes where. Fermin Lopez to Chelsea, is it still happening? I'll keep you updated. If it will, I'll let you know. But Garnacho to Chelsea is 100%. Then Bonanetto 100%. And Enciso, the deal for Enciso to go to Strasbourg, done. You'll be unveiled, done. So now will Arsenal go back to the market because Saka is injured and Saliba just got injured? But Hincapié, Alant, the deal is 100% done. So Arsenal are lucky. At least they have a replacement, and we just hope that the injury to Saliba is not a long-term injury. So we need to keep our eyes and see how it goes. We enjoy the EPL for a reason. We need to make everything happen. And Gabriel Anselmino, on his debut for Borussia Dortmund, he was excellent. Good tackling, good heading ability, good technique, distributing the ball. We'll pause here. And then when we come back, we'll now tell you some of the transfer that went through and those that fell through. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Meanwhile, I want to say special thank you all to my subscribers. You hit the call and you made it happen. We have crossed the 300 mark. And right now, we need to take it to 350. That's the next step. If you enjoy it, please recommend to others. Let's grow it to 350 and then we'll head towards 400. If you want to go afar, go alone. But if you want to go further, then go in the group. I want us to go in the group so that we'll grow together. Thank you very much. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Don't forget to drop a comment. I love it when it's interactive. What do you think? Can Arsenal make a headway after losing 3 points? Because right now Arsenal has a squad, but the result of today lies squarely on Arteta. The result of today, it lies squarely on Arteta. He didn't use the right formation. And how can you parade 3 defensive-minded players? At least one should be an attacking player to give it that balance. You have a Berechese whom you should have started. This is the guy that started the EPL on a banger, and then get into Arsenal, arresting him. When you have a match to win, a match of this magnitude, then all you need to do is to win, or you take at least 1 point. They blew it. Love you guys. I'm not angry, but we just have to say the fact, because some coaches will soon be sacked. Love you guys.